Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. One of my viewers asked me to do a campaign out of the adventure system in D&D. So I'm going to start a campaign today out of the Wrath of Ashardalon board game. I found one of the adventures that can be played as a campaign and I want to show it to you, see if you like it. So let's go to the table and play Dungeons & Dragons Wrath of Ashardalon. Alright guys, I have the game almost ready to go. I wanted to show you a little bit of what goes on in the setup for this specific game or adventure, which is the campaign. I'll show you in the book in a minute. But before you go over there, we start with the start tile. I'm supposed to place my heroes here. I will in a minute. We have decks of all different kinds: encounters, monsters, treasures, and chambers. And at the end of the adventure, we're going to get a boon card for completing this particular one. We have to shuffle each individual deck. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've also picked my two heroes. In this particular game, we are going to go with the half-orc rogue, Tarak. And I'll show you his stuff. And we're also going to use the human cleric Quinn, and I'll show you his stuff when he starts acting. We have dire dungeon tiles, dire chamber dungeon tiles. There's 5 of those, and we're going to go ahead and shuffle those. And I'm going to keep them off camera until we need them. We're not going to need them for a while, and you'll see why in a minute. There is a dire chamber entrance, and what we do is we shuffle all the dungeon tiles. And after we have given them a good shuffle, we take 3 and we take the entrance and we shuffle it with those 3. And then we're going to put these 4 tiles after the 8th tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, yes. Okay. That means that the entrance to our dungeon tile is going to be either the 9th, 10th, or 12th tile in the stack. And I will probably, once the dungeon starts growing, take these off camera as well, just so that I can have more room as the dungeon grows. For now, I think we're okay. And then when we reveal the dungeon's entrance, the dire chamber entrance, then we're going to get the 5 tiles we put away. We're going to populate the dungeon according to the rules, which we're going to take a look right now. Alright, so we're playing Adventure 13, which is a kind of a campaign. You can read a little bit about it. It takes 2 to 5 heroes as a group adventure. When we start, you read, your quest to destroy Ashardalon begins with the death of Firestorm Peak. What mysterious chambers and vile guardians stand between you and your goal? And then the adventure setup. Here you can read a little bit about it. We got special components. I already have them out. Start tiles already out. The dungeon tiles, that's what we did. And we find a couple of cards. Oh yeah, I mixed those up, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll go fix it now. We have to put Ashardalon's lair, shuffle it with 3 cards, just like we did with the dungeon tiles, and place it together. So I'll do that as well. And then there are special tokens and entrance, which I already told you about. So instead of picking a treasure from the treasure deck, we're going to get a treasure token, which I have off camera. Okay, and then that's how you get the boons. Like I said, after the first chamber card is defeated, we're going to get a boon card named Bypassed Guards. And then victory. The heroes win each adventure by completing the goal listed on the chamber card. And then play again until you can destroy Ashardalon. And then of course we lose if we have 0 hit points and there are no more healing surges. We start with 2. So and then if we do get the elite regiment, we should read this. I don't know which chamber we're going to get. If we do, we'll go back. And if we get Ashardalon's there, which we're not because it's going to be in the bottom, then we're going to read this one. And then between adventures, we can level up. We can buy stuff. Well, not level up, but we can buy stuff with the money that we gathered during the adventure. And the way we do it is by revealing 3 treasures, and we can buy any equipment there. All right, and then we can exchange stuff between each other and change and add willpower. And then we just go ahead and discard the chamber that we defeated. Do not shuffle the chamber deck like I just did, and then and refresh your healing surges, and then we go to the next adventure. All right, so I found the Elite Regiment in Ashardalon's Lair. We shuffle these. We take 3. You shuffle Ashardalon's Lair in there, and those are going to go on the bottom. And then this guy can appear anytime. It's a surprise. And like I said, if we do get him, we'll go and read what he's all about. Okay, and finally I have my 2 healing surges right here, and I have treasure tokens because we won't be drawing from the treasure deck as we sometimes do in adventures. We're going to grab one of these, which means that we are not going to get a lot of items during the adventure, making it a little harder. But we do start with an item, everybody does, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what Tara got. Alright, so Tara got a crossbow of speed. The ability to rapidly reload this crossbow makes it an incredibly deadly weapon, used during your hero phase. Instead of moving, you can attack a monster within 1 tile with a rapidly fired bolt. It's only a +4, but if we hit, it is 1 damage. And then our cleric, of course, got a blessed shield, how thematic. The blessing of Bahamut protects you and your allies. Play this item immediately. You and all heroes on your tile gain a +2 bonus to AC while this item is in play. So it gives us a little bit more defense if we stay in the same tile. Alright, I've placed my heroes on the start tile, and with that we are ready to go to gameplay. Just a reminder of the sequence of play. First we're going to go through the hero phase, then the exploration phase, and the villain phase. Let's start with the hero phase. If you have 0 hit points, use a healing surge, but we don't. So perform one of the following actions. We can move and then attack, we can attack and then move, or we can make 2 moves. Once we do that, we'll flip the card over and go to exploration. So we're going to start with the cleric, because I like this idea that Mr. Crossbow here, which is so cool that he got a crossbow and he's holding a crossbow. Very thematic again. So since he can, in theory, attack twice, because if he doesn't move, he can use his crossbow, which is, I'd have to roll really good to hit, but at least there's a chance. I'm going to have him stay back, and I'm going to have Quinn, the cleric, move and explore, because there are no monsters right now. There's no one to attack, so let's hold on to that crossbow for now. So I'm going to move, and actually it's pretty much as if I was making 2 moves, because I cannot move and explore. Like you said, I can do one of the 3 possible things that I can do, which is move and attack and move, or move. There's no one to attack, so move it is. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to stand right here, and I'm going to end my turn. But before I do, let me show you what he's all about, all of his cool powers. Okay, so here he is. He has an AC of 16, meaning that monsters have to hit at 16 or more in order to hit him, and with his equipped shield, I think it was? Yeah, it was a shield. He is up to 18, so it's going to be hard to hit him. He starts with 8 health. He has a speed of 5. We moved, I think it was twice this turn. And if he ever has a 0 health, he can, with a healing surge, he can go back to 4. He has an ability, Saving Grace. When you or any hero on your tile regains 1 hit point or more, that hero can also end 1 condition currently in effect. The conditions in this game, I believe, are dazed and poisoned, so we can be unpoisoned or undazed, if those are words. And then these are the powers that he starts with, so I'm going to show you what I picked for him. For his at-will power, I picked a Sacred Flame. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit, choose yourself or 1 hero on your tile. That hero regains 1 hit point. Of course, he is our cleric. And then I'll let you read this one on your own. For utility, you and other heroes on your tile regain 2 hit points. Of course, after you use this, you have to flip this card and not use it again. And his other utility is to choose 1 monster on your tile and place it 2 tiles away from you, so within 2 tiles of you. So either bring it closer or move it further, depending on the situation. And then his powerful daily power, the Wrathful Thunder. And again, this one has to be flipped after it's used. And whether you hit or miss, you're gonna hit, because if you miss, it's 1 damage. And then you have to pass a monster to your friend, to your other player. Okay, we're going to the exploration phase because we're finished with our turn. If your hero occupies a space adjacent to an unexplored edge, which he does, go to step 2. If not, go to the villain phase, which is down here. So step 2, draw a dungeon tile and place it with its triangle adjacent to the unexplored edge, and draw a monster card and place that monster on a new tile. Okay, so I'm going to grab the first tile up here. Okay, and we put the triangle facing the tile where he's at. There's a spot there for a monster, which is going to be Quinn's monster, and he gets a gibbery mouth. I'm going to move this around because we're probably going to have more than 1 monster. Okay, there's our little friend, and we did it. We put a tile there. It's going to come in a minute. It's going to come important that the tile has a black triangle. We put our monster there. We gave the monster to Quinn, who's the active player. So let's move on to the villain phase. All right, during the villain phase, if you didn't place a tile, but we did during your turn, or if you place a tile with a black triangle, and that we did, then we draw an encounter. So we're getting a first encounter. And then if a villain is in play, activate it, but there's no villains right now, it's just minions. And then activate each monster and trap you control in turn in the order you drew them. So first things first, exploration phase. If we didn't draw a tile, or if our tile has a black triangle, we get an encounter. So what do we get? We get a Falgar's Lair event attack. Attack each hero on the active hero's tile. It's a +4, and even if it misses, we're getting our first damage. 3 damage and dazed. And also we're all on the same tile, so this attack is hitting us both. So let's go for Quinn first. Remember, he has an AC of 16 +2 from this one, from his Blessed Shield. All heroes on your tile gain +2 bonus. So let's see if the monsters can roll an 18. Yeah, they rolled a 20. So 3 damage plus dazed. Now if I can only start rolling like that when it's my turn. All right, let's see what happens to Tarek. And remember, he also has a +2, so he is at 16. And now it's a little bit better. So because we miss, we still get 1 damage, but he's not dazed. And then this gets discarded. And now we are going to, on top of all that, that was just our encounter. If there was a villain, it would act, but there are no villains. And now we activate every monster. We've got the Mouther here, so let's see what he's gonna do. So we just read the bold and see if it applies. If the gibbering Mouther is within the 1 tile of a hero, which it is, it attacks all heroes within 1 tile. So again, it's going to attack both of us. +8, 1 and dazed. We cannot be dazed twice, so even if Quinn gets dazed, it wouldn't affect him. Alright, monster needs to hit a 10. And monster hits a 10. So we're dazed and we lose 1 more damage. So all I did was move 2 squares, and the monsters already have me at half my health. This game is going to go great. And then let's see. So he's a 16, so all he needs is an 8. And he gets a 15, so 1, and also dazed. So that's the end of Quinn's turn. We're going to go to Tarek, who is dazed. So let me show you what that means, and I'll also show you all of his stuff. So when you're dazed, you can only move or attack, not both. And then discard this at the end of your hero phase, so he's either attacking or he's moving. And here's Tarek, AC 14, HP of 8, speed of 6, and then he has brutal recovery. When you or any hero on your tile rolls a natural 20, you may recharge, flip over the Furious Assault, which is one of his powers that I'm going to show you now. Here it is, Furious Assault. It is an utility power, which means that it would get flipped after we use it, but remember, if we hit a 20 on the die, we can unflip it. Use this power when you hit a monster with an attack. The monster takes +1 damage. Here's his other utility power. I picked this daily power called Tornado Strike, which attacks 4 times. For his at-will power, attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit and your attack roll is an even number, deal +1 damage. And probably what I'm going to use, because that Mouther is within 1 tile of me. Because the other one that I picked is attack one adjacent monster. If you hit, move the monster 1 square after the attack, move your speed. So with this will let him move a little bit. So since I can either move or attack but not both, I think I'm going to try and hit that. It's got an AC of 14. I'm going to use my Lucky Strike. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit and you get an even number, you deal +1 damage, which will kill it. So let's hope I hit with an even number. If not, at least I'll be inflicting 1 damage. And I get a 14. 14 plus my 7 is 21, and it is even. So that means that we do defeat the Mouther, which, okay, we did get lucky this time. So this guy is going to go into our XP pile, which is 3 XP. I'm just going to keep it probably under the chamber. We're not going to need to discard anything from there. Just draw a card. So thank you, mister. That was... You hit us hard, though. So at the end of the hero phase, I can remove or discard the marker. So I'm not dazed anymore. And that's the end of the hero phase. We go to exploration phase. I am not at the edge of a tile, so I will not be exploring. I couldn't move. So that means that during the villain phase, which is where we're going to go next, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw an encounter, because if you do not explore, or if you get a black triangle on a tile, you draw an encounter. So here's another encounter, and we get the vast gate flares. This glimmering portal from beyond time and space flashes as an unspeakable horror leaps out of it. Great. This card cannot be cancelled. Okay, well, I don't have enough experience. You can cancel encounters with 5 XP. If you give up 5 of your XP, you can completely ignore the encounter. But I only have 3 XP right now. Let's see. If the vast gate marker is not in play, discard this card. Yeah, the vast gate marker is not in play, so we're gonna discard this one. So I guess we kind of got lucky, because nothing happened there. Okay, and no monsters. He has no. Okay, he's currently holding no monsters, so no monsters are gonna activate, which will be the third step on the villain phase. So we go back to Quinn, who is dazed, so he can either move or attack, but not both. So he's gonna move. We're gonna go. I guess we'll go. If this guy's going to hit a monster, so we're going to go up. Here's what I'm thinking. I wanted to go away a little bit from Tarak, because it seems like monsters, the last monster attacked everybody on the tile. So I wanted to kind of prevent the attack from hitting Tarak. But here's the thing. If I go here, if I open the space here, then I can't attack because I'm only going to move. Remember, I'm dazed, and I can't attack because there's nobody here to attack. Tarak, though, can maybe attack twice if the monster is here, because he can use the crossbow as movement, and of course he would have to draw an encounter. But monster control, I think, is important, especially because I think in this adventure the monsters have higher HP. Most monsters in other adventure games have only 1 HP. They're easier to kill. In this game, I've seen a lot of 2 HP monsters. So we're going to go up. We're going to go 1, 2, and that's it. And then at the end of our hero phase, we're going to discard our dazed token. He's at the edge of a tile, so during exploration phase, he gets to explore. We get a white triangle. Okay, and then we're going to put a monster over there. Gwen gets a Grell. So here's our friend. Oops, wrong place. Here's our friend. Okay, and let's see. We go to the villain phase. If we didn't place a tile, but we did, and if the triangle is black, but it's not, so we're not getting an encounter this time around. But what we're getting is the monster, and again, 2 HP on this one. Let me show you. Hard to kill these monsters are 15 AC and 2 HP. Let's see what he's going to do. If the Grell is adjacent to a hero, it's not, so we move on. If the Grell is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with its tentacles. We look down here and see that tentacles are at a +7, 1 and dazed. Okay, so the Grell's going to move. It is within a tile of a hero, because this tile is just 1 away, so it's going to move adjacent to the closest hero, which I guess will be Quinn, and is going to hit with tentacles at a +7. It needs to hit an 18, so it needs an 11. But it gets a 1, so we're good. And there is no penalty if it misses. We don't get any damage. And that's the only monster that Quinn controls. So we go back to Tarak, who's ready to fight. And now I can even fight an adjacent monster. So let me show you the other attack he can do. We'll use Distracting Jab. Attack one adjacent monster. If you hit, move the monster 1 tile, and after the attack, move your speed. We are going to attack at a +7. Let's see if we hit. Since the Grell has 15, we need 8 to be able to hit. And we get 17, so yes. So we do hit. Now we only do 1 damage. Then I could move the monster, or I could use my utility power, my Furious Assault, to inflict +1 damage and just get rid of it. It will be 2 experience, so I would have 5 experience if we get a nasty encounter. I could cancel it. So I think I will, and hopefully somebody will roll a 20. Also because I want to have the opportunity to reuse it if somebody gets a 20. So we'll get rid of it. It'll be XP. We're up to 5. I'm going to kind of leave it like this so I can see how much I got. And now I can move. My speed is 6. Which way should we go? I think we're going to go this way or that way. Let's go this way. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stay right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. He has a speed of 5. I'm just checking if he can come and be next to me, and he can. All right, end of the hero phase. We're moving to exploration. Let's see what we get. We get another white one, so I'm happy. And again, I'm putting that triangle facing the tile that he's at. So we got a door, and in order to there's different kinds of doors. In order to know what door it is, we go here. We actually have to put a token, a door token. So let me do that. Randomly pick one, and we go here. And some doors are unlocked, some doors are locked, and you have to roll a 10 or more to unlock them. And some doors just pretty much explode when you try to open them and attack you. All right, so here's our doors, and on the back they'll tell you if they're locked, if it's just a trap, lock, unlocked, unlocked, trapped, unlocked, and unlocked. So there's more unlocked than anything else, but there are 4 chances of getting either trapped or having it be locked. So okay, so we'll pick this one. There we go. Guess we'll leave these around here in case we need more. Okay, but we need a monster. So first monster for Tarek is going to be a Duergar Guard. Okay, and here he is, and he's going to activate right away because now we're in the villain phase. And the villain phase, first we would draw an encounter, but we're not drawing an encounter because it's a white triangle. Then the villain would go, but there's no villain, and then our monster will go. So if the Duergar is adjacent to a hero, but it's not, if the Duergar is on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, draw a dungeon tile from the bottom of the stack and place it next to the Duergar's tile. Draw a monster card and place its figure on that tile. So we're getting a new monster because of this guy. Again, I do feel like in this adventure there's a lot of people with HP, a lot of monsters with HP. Okay, so we're going to draw the bottom tile. And it's a dead end, so glad I found it, I guess. There's a monster. We get another one, another Duergar Guard. And I guess that tunnel needs to be, the tunnel exit needs to be guarded very, very, very much. I'm not sure if that's a special tile and I should be using it in this adventure because we don't need to exit. But I'm just gonna leave it because I've already shown it to you. I might have not have to include that one in the deck of tiles. Now, this guy already acted, but that guy's gonna act. We know he's not adjacent. He is in a tile with no monsters, but there are no unexplored tiles, edges, because he's in a tunnel. So otherwise, the Duergar moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So that basically means he's going to move over here. And when the manual says that if you're moving a hero into a monster into a tile, you put it on the scorch mark, but since the scorch mark is occupied, you can put it anywhere on the tile. So how about we put them right here so they're together, kind of guarding. I don't think I'm going to go that way because why? I need to explore and I need to find that chamber, but we'll do it like that. So they're finished, so we're back to Quinn. Ay. All right, Quinn, so I guess we're going to go that way, or we can run off. Thing is, if this guy start moving, they're going to be getting, we're going to get more monsters. So I better explore this edge, but I can't reach it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't reach this edge, and I do want to explore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we're going this way. So we're moving 2, and that's it. We're not attacking. We're going to go to the exploration phase. We're getting a tile. Okay. It's dangerous to have all these monsters out here, though. We're getting a monster. We get a cave bear, another 2 HP dude. Okay, and then the cave bear is going to, of course, act. If the cave bear is on the same tile as a hero, but it's not. So if the cave bear is in 1 tile of a hero, yes, it's within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a leaping strike. And the strike is a +8 to and dazed. Okay, so since we are at 18, it needs to hit a 10 to hit us. But it doesn't. It only hits a 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. There's no penalty for missing, so he missed. Oh, and he would have moved adjacent to me. So here he is saying hi. Face each other, guys. There we go. Oh, I guess he put his shield and protected himself. That's what happened. He went to bite me, and I put my shield in front, and that was that. Okay, and that's the only monster that he controls. So we go back to our friend. Now, I know at the end of my turn, these guys are going to act. So, do I want to run away? Probably do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. can explore this way because I'm not gonna get all the way here. So, and I will probably attack the bear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can move diagonal when I am moving by squares, but tiles are not counted diagonal. So this tile and this tile are not 1 away. They are 1, 2 away. Okay, so from here, I've moved, so I'm going to use my lucky strike and hopefully hit an even number again. Can we do that twice in a row? I don't know. So it's a +7, and if I roll an even number, I do +1 damage. If I hit and I roll an even number, I get a 19, so I do hit, but it's not even. So he does get 1 damage, but 1 damage only, which does not kill him. I'm going to mark it here, and I don't have my Furious Assault back, so I cannot inflict extra damage. And now we're going to move everyone here. So if the Dwerger is adjacent to a hero, it's not. If it's on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, but there are no unexplored edge here where they are at, so no. So otherwise, it moves 1 towards the closest hero. There's no scorch marks, so we'll just put it here. And this guy's going to do the same thing, so they're both just coming. Now, next time, there is an unexplored edge, so they're going to bring more monsters. But that's it for Tarek. We go back to Quinn, who probably should finish this bear off. So let's see, what is he going to attack? He's going to use his Sacred Flame, attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. If you hit, choose yourself or 1 hero on your tile and regain 1 hit point. Before I do that, I already forgot. I did kill 2 things, 2 monsters, and I was supposed to get treasure for it, and I didn't. Let's see. I know one of it, I think both of them was Tarek, because he has not attacked. So I'm giving Tarek 2 treasures. One is 100 gold and one is 100 gold. So he has 200 gold to his name. Not a lot. Okay, moving on. So we need to roll an 8 to hit because we're at a +6, and this guy takes 14. And we get a 17, so that's good enough. This guy dies, and also because we hit, any hero on the tile can regain a hit point. I'm going to give it to Quinn because, well, he's more hurt than his friend. So he would go up to 5. So make change. So he's up to 5, and now I'm not going to forget we needed treasure token, and it's another 100. So here you go, mister. So he's attacked, but he hasn't moved, and I guess we're going down because I can't attack those guys. Or I mean, can I? I can't because I already attacked once. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna try and go that way. So let's move the map. And at the end of my hero phase, we will explore. Okay, another white tile. We've been lucky with no encounters for a while. I know they're coming. They're in there. Okay, get another monster. All right, we get a cultist. And I might as well just show it to you because I'm gonna put him on the board in a minute. He's gonna act right away. If he is within 1 tile of a hero, which he is, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a poison dagger, a +6, 1, and poisoned. This bear is done, so let's put him here as XP. Okay. And he goes here, and now he's going to move adjacent to the closest hero, and +6, he needs to hit an 18. Let's see what he does. He gets a 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. So, okay, so we're good. There is no missed damage. So we live to see another day. All right, and that's the only monster he's got. So, and again, these guys are going to bring more friends. But I don't think I can diddle-daddle. We need to keep moving. So I'm going to, yeah, because I can't attack these guys with my crossbow. It's within 1 tile. So I'm going to. He takes only 1 hit to kill. So I need just 1. So I'm going to move first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, I'm going to use my lucky strike at a +7. And if I get an even number, I can do +1 damage. But it only takes 1 to kill. So I don't need to roll even this time. Of course, now watch me. I roll a 20. Okay, well, it is even, and I do hit. I would have inflicted 2 damage, but it doesn't matter. I'm happy because not only do I kill it, which I'll resolve in a minute, but I get my Furious Assault back. Because remember, my ability is that if anybody, if me or anyone on my tile rolls a natural 20, I can recharge it. So I'll have it, you know, and I can attack maybe one of these guys later on. Although I'm trying to run away from them, I'm not even going to worry about them for now. And then I get a treasure. So here it is. Oh, it's a treasure. Draw a treasure card. So instead of gold, this one just straight out gives me a treasure, which I think there's not that many of these, so we got lucky. And even luckier because we got a potion of healing. Use this item during your hero phase. You or an adjacent hero regains 2 hit points. And then we discard, so it's only a one-time use. I think I'm going to hold on to it. I mean, I could use it. I'm at 6, and regaining 2 hit points will bring me back up to 8, but I'm more concerned about Quinn if he doesn't get his health back. So I'm just going to hold on to it for now. This guy's gone. It becomes XP, so we'll put it over here. And now at the end of my turn, I'm going to explore. Move the map. And another white tile. Oh my goodness, where are the black tiles? Okay. And we get a monster for Tarek. And he gets a snake. So here's our snake. And now we're going to activate all of his monsters. So starting with the guard. If the guard is adjacent, it's not. If the guard is with on a tile with no heroes and an unexplored edge, and he is, so we're going to get, like I said, another monster. All right, I think it's time to put you guys somewhere else. And another white. Well, this is a long hallway. When we draw, if possible, place the top tile from the stack next to this tile's unexplored edge. So we actually get another long hallway. What? Back to back. So if possible, put another tile. So, okay, well, they're helping us explore, so I'm not complaining. And we got rid of a black, what do you call it? Oh, this is backwards, because I need to put the triangle facing the tile that was just explored. So the map just grew. I knew it was going to happen. All right, and then we get a monster. So, and it's another human cultist. So this guy is back. I don't think that we get monsters here. It just says place a top tile on the stack next to this unexplored edge. I'm gonna do it like that, and if I'm wrong, correct me. Okay, and so moving on. So then it's this guy's turn. We already did him, so now he's no longer in an unexplored. There's no unexplored edges, so he's gonna go to the last one. The Durgar moves 1 tile towards the closest hero, so we'll move him. There's no scorch mark, so we'll put him here. The snake. If the snake is within a tile of a hero, which it is, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a bite. So here he is. He's attacking with the bite, which is a +7. He needs to hit. Are they in the same tile? They're not. So he has 14. So he needs a 7 to poison me. And he gets a 16, so he does poison me. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, that's the snake. Now the cultist. If the cultist is within 1 tile of a hero, it's not. Otherwise, moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So they're coming. Okay, and that's the end of Tarek. Now we move on to Quinn. And I'll show you poison when we go back to Tarek. So Quinn has things to do, doesn't he? I think we're going to try and keep going south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He won't be able to explore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he doesn't move very fast, does he? Must be all that stuff he's carrying. So, let's see. I'm going to try to heal my friend so that I get rid of the poison before it even takes effect. In order to do that, attack 1 tile within 1 tile of you. So I can attack the snake. If you hit, choose yourself or 1 hero on your tile. That hero regains 1 hit point. But then his saving grace, it says when somebody regains a hit point, they can also end at conditions. I'm hoping to unpoison my friend. In order to do that, I have to move first because I have to be in the same tile as Tarek. So 1, 2, 3, we'll move as far away as we can from those guys. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Okay, and let's see, we're hitting at a +6. And the snake is a 13, so I need a 7. And we got a 16, beautiful. Okay, so the snake only takes 1 hit point, so the snake is gone. And I don't even have room for XP anymore. I guess we'll put him back in there and just check whenever we need to. I'm going to be drawing an encounter this time. Let's get a treasure for him. It's 200. Okay, 200 gold. This guy regains a hit point, but most importantly, he's getting rid of his condition. Let me show you what poison is all about. We might get poison later on in the adventure. So when poison, you take 1 damage at the start of your hero phase. Discard this marker at the end of your hero phase if you roll 10 or more. So I prevented that 1 damage, and now I guess I'm glad that I didn't use my potion of healing because I don't need 2 HP anymore. because I'm at 7 and I can only go up to 8. So I might want to heal my friend, especially since he is adjacent to me right now. And it says you or an adjacent hero regain 2 hit points. But that will be during Tarek's turn. For now, he's moved, he's attacked, so he's done. We'll go to the exploration phase. He did not explore, so we're getting an encounter. We get Deadly Poison. Each hero that is currently poisoned takes 1 damage. Draw another encounter card. Well, I just healed my friend from poison, so nobody is poisoned at this point, but we're getting another one. An event, Kobold Warren. Draw 5 monster cards, discard any monster that is not a reptile, shuffle the remaining cards, and put them on top of the monster card deck. So we know we're getting reptiles, a few reptiles. Let's see how many we get out of the 5 top cards. You know, I could cancel this, but I don't mind that much because it'll let me know what monsters are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, kind of, right? At least I'll know that there'll be reptiles if we get any reptiles. So that's not a reptile, that's not a reptile, that's not a reptile, that's not a reptile, and that's not a reptile. We didn't get 1 reptile here. We got aberrant, orc, and aberrant. So all of these just get discarded because we would only shuffle the reptile ones and put them back on top of the deck. So maybe now we'll get a reptile. All right, but that wasn't the end of the world. I mean, I'd rather save my XP to cancel attacks or traps or stuff like that. Okay, so I did the encounter. Now we would activate his monsters, but he has no monsters somehow. Tarek has all the monsters. Okay, so we'll go to Tarek, and let's see. First thing he's going to do during his turn is, because this is used this item during your hero phase, this is my hero phase, you or an adjacent hero regain 2 hit points. I'm going to give Quinn 2 HP back. So they're both at 7 right now. And then I'm going to move. We need to keep exploring, and these guys can just continue to follow us. I don't want to go fight them. I want to find the chamber. 1, 2, 3, and I'm at the edge of a tile, so during the exploration phase, tiles are back here. We get a door. Okay. It's a white triangle though, so we'll put a door here, and we'll put a monster there, another monster for Tarek, another mouther. Okay, there's our friend, and let's activate everybody. So the first Duergar guard is not adjacent. It's not with. There's no unexplored edge, so he's just gonna move. Boom. The next one, same deal. So boom, we'll put him on the scorch mark because remember, if there is a scorch mark, that's where the game tells you to put him. So those 2 are done. If the cultist is within 1 tile, it's not. Otherwise, moves 1 towards the closest hero. And the newly placed mouther, if the gibbering mouther is within 1 tile of a hero, it is. It attacks all heroes within 1 tile. So it doesn't move, it just attacks everybody. So it's just Tarek being attacked. Plus 8. Tarek is not with him, so he's just at 14. Just needs a 6. And of course he got it. So 1, and I'm dazed, and that's that. Alright, we've activated all of the monsters. So now we are going to have the cleric go. Can probably hit the guard. Of course, I will only be inflicting 1 damage. I think I'm gonna hit this guy. Should I, or should I go for the guard? I would go for the cultist if he was closer, but he isn't. I can only attack a monster at 1 tile away from me. If I hit the, I could regain a hit point though, so that wouldn't be bad. But I could do the same thing here. But I'm thinking this guy can attack him. Well, you know what? Well, let's just. He's not gonna add any friends for a while, so I'm just gonna help my friend. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this way also I can explore. So I'm going to use my Sacred Flame, attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you. And I get a 13, plus 6 is 19. That's enough to inflict 1 damage and regain a hit point. I didn't kill it, but at least now Tarek won't have to use his Furious Assault to finish him off. And then at the end of my turn, we're going to explore. We're running out of room. And there's a black arrow, so encounter coming. Monster first though. Quinn's monster is a Legion Devil. And these guys are tons of fun. When placing a new Legion Devil, place 2 additional Legion Devils next to the first. You do not gain experience from this card until all Legion Devils are destroyed. How fun. And then it's going to activate right away, so let's just read it. If it's within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword at a +11. So hard to miss for this, guys. I was complaining that Quinn didn't have any monsters. Now he only controls 1, but there's actively 3 monsters for him to battle. And they're all going to move. It says if they're within 1 tile of a hero, so they're all going to move adjacent to the closest hero and attack with a sword. So this guy's going to move adjacent. That crossbows might come in handy next turn. This guy's going to move adjacent, and this guy's going to move adjacent. They're all together. We're having a party on this tile, aren't we? I wanted to kind of show you the door thing, but I've been surrounded by monsters. Alright, so an 11, 3 times, let's see, they have to get an 18. So all they need is a 9, an 8. First one hits. Second one hits. And the third one hits. Okay. And that's the only monster I've got, so we go back to Tarek, and the party has just started. Well, needless to say, we're in trouble. Tarek is dazed at the moment, so he can only either move or attack. He can't do both, so we're getting an encounter. We have a ton of monsters. So I think because the Legion Devils are not going to act during Tarek's turn, because you only activate the monsters that you control, I'm going to go for the one monster that I control that's halfway dead and get rid of it. That way less monsters will activate at the end of my turn, because I'm going to have to deal with that encounter. So we're going to go ahead and shoot at him, and he is within 1 tile of me. So yeah, we're going to do that. I could also move and attack an adjacent monster and then try and open that door so you guys can see how that works. I can squeeze in through those 2, so let me do that. No, but that would take my attack. Actually, I can't move. I'm dazed. What am I talking about? I just have to hit him from there, so let's do it. So I want to attack 1 monster within 1 tile of you at a +7. I need a 7 to hit him. And I get a 16, so I do hit him. That's the good news. So this guy is gone. Put him over here. Take a treasure token. And it's 500 gold, so that's not bad. And that's the end of my hero phase, because I cannot do anything else since I'm dazed, but I do discard this. And then we're going to get an encounter. Let's see what we get. We get Hidden Treasure. Okay, I might not want to cancel that. What is this about? Place 1 treasure token on any tile that does not have a hero on it. Draw another encounter card. Okay, so we're going to place the next treasure token, I guess, here, because we might be going that way, since I wanted to show the door, but I don't know. That takes my attack, and I need to attack these things. So we might not be able to get to the door, guys. And then I kill that thing, so I get a treasure. Oh wait, did I get a treasure? Yeah, I got 500 bucks. Alright, so we need to draw another encounter card, and it's Adventure Attack, Ashardalon Breathes. So this card cannot be cancelled, okay? If Ashardalon is not in play, discard this card. Yeah, he's not in play, not yet. He will come eventually, maybe not during this adventure, but during one of them. I couldn't cancel it if I wanted to, but it's not gonna affect us, so I'm okay with what we got. Got a treasure and nothing bad, so not the end of the world. And now we're gonna activate everybody. So first, the guard. The guard is not adjacent. It's not on a tile with an unexplored edge, so it's just gonna move. So here he comes. This guard, same deal. It's gonna move. And the cultist, same deal. They're just all moving, all coming ever closer. Okay, it's getting a little bit scary. Alright, so Tarek is done. Let's go to Quinn, who's got 3 monsters and only 1 attack. We can either get a +2 bonus, hit or miss, choose 1 hero on your tile. That hero gains a +2 attack bonus to AC. Well, mean he has better defense, but I can also regain a hit point. I think I'm going for that, even though I might lose it again. I think I'm going to attack an adjacent hero, an adjacent monster, not a hero. I don't want to attack heroes because that will give me a +2. It will put me at 20, so it'll be hard to hit me. So yeah, because that's, it says the hero gains a +2 AC until you use this power again. So he'll have a 20 for a while, so I think that's probably a good thing. So let's attack one of these guys. And that's hit or miss, so it doesn't matter if I get it or not. How much do I have to hit? A 16, so I need a 10. I got a 19. Beautiful. Okay, so 1 is done. Now I don't get the XP, it says. You do not gain experience for this card until all Legion Devils are destroyed, but I do get a treasure, so let's see. I get 300 gold, and now I can move, and how do I pick up this treasure? I think I can just walk over there and pick it up. Okay, so I can just move right through it and pick it up. So I'm going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, and pick up my treasure, and it's 300 gold. And now I'm at the edge of, at the end of my turn, I'm at the edge of an unexplored tile. Sorry, you didn't get to see the door maybe this time. Nope, no doors here, but it is a black triangle, so we're getting an encounter. Also, we're getting another monster. I don't know if that was smart. There's a reptile, a cobalt dragon shield. Alright, so this guy is going to activate right away if he is adjacent to a hero. It's not adjacent, so we move on. If it's on a tile with no heroes, oh, not another one of those, and an unexplored edge, draw a dungeon tile from the bottom and place it next to the cobalt tile and place a new monster on the tile. 2 for the price of 1. So this guy will go here, and now we take one from the bottom and another door. Okay, maybe we'll get to see that one. Alright. And we get another monster. It's going to activate another cave bear. You've seen those. Okay, here's our bear. Alright, and that's the end of the exploration phase. We move to the villain phase. No villain yet, so Legion Devil. If the Legion Devil is within 1 tile of a hero, yes it is, but 1 tile of either one of our heroes, moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a sword. So the closest will be this one, so he's going to move over here and attack with a sword, which is a plus 11, so bound to hit. Yep, so 1 damage, I believe. Where is it? Yeah, 1 damage. And then this guy is also closest to Tarek. So, and 4 plus 11 is 15. Yep, hits again. So Tarek is down to 4. Might have to use a healing surge soon. Let's see. And that's that guy. So the kobold, oh, I did the kobold already. Okay, well, I should have done the Legion first. And then the cave bear. If the cave bear is on the same tile as a hero, it's not. If the cave bear is within 1 tile of a hero, it's not. So otherwise, the cave bear moves 1 tile towards the closest hero. So here they come. Okay, I probably should stop. Oh, did I get an encounter? I don't think I got an encounter. It's a black triangle. I should have done that before activating all of these. Alright, I am cursed. Things keep getting better. You're cursed. Place this card on your hero. As a reminder, you take a -2 penalty to AC. You cannot move while this curse is active. Instead of attacking, you or a hero on your tile can attempt to open the cage at a 10+. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't like this. I don't like this encounter at all. We have been collecting XP. It's time to use it. I don't get change for this, so I need to make sure that I'm at 5. But I have 3 and 2, 5. So I'll discard these 2 monsters. Proof that I got enough XP to cancel that encounter. I don't want to not be able to move. I need to do stuff. Look at this board. Alright, but that's it. That's all Quinn's monsters. So we go back to our friend who's got friends coming. What's he gonna do? He's not dazed. He only has 4 HP though. So these are the guys that are gonna move during his turn. But I should probably, you know what? I think I'm gonna use that crossbow. These guys are at 16 though, and my crossbow is only 4. If I don't move, I can fire it in and try to hit one of the guys. But then if I don't move, these guys are going to come ever closer. I'm going to get an encounter. So I just want to get rid of one and maybe go for that door. Okay, so I checked the rules. I can move next to the door and then check what kind of door it is. And if it's unlocked, I just remove it. If it's locked, I have to attack it. I don't have to attack it, but I can attack it to open it. And if it's a trap, it'll hit me and then get discarded. So just because I want you guys to see it, I'm going to put myself in danger. Yeah. Okay, so let's first hit one of these guys. I can attack a monster within 1 tile of me. I might want to go for that guard, but then leave the legions. I don't know. I think I'm going to hit this legion. Yeah, let's do that, because if I don't, the next turn it's going to come for Quinn. But Quinn might move, but then it's going to come for me because I'll be within 1 tile of it. So I'm gonna go for this guy. So let's see, attack 1 adjacent monster. And then I can, after that, I can move my speed. So let's do the distracting jab at a +7. I need to get a 16. But I get a 12. So 12 plus 7 is 19. I do hit. So I do get rid of 1, which gives me a treasure. and I get 200, okay? And then I can move my speed, so I'll move over here, and once I move, and I haven't moved yet for my turn, it is unlocked. Okay, so it is unlocked. So I can just discard this door. And then I can move and get ever closer to my edge of a tile. Do I want to explore? I guess I do. I mean, we have to find that chamber. It's kind of dangerous with all these guys around, but let's do it. So exploration phase. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it was, I knew it had to be close. So there's a dire chamber. So let's go back to the rules and see what happens when we discover the entrance. Down here, when a hero reveals the dire chamber entrance, draw the top chamber card from the chamber deck to determine what layer you found. Draw and play the tiles labeled dire chamber next to each unexplored edge of the dire chamber entrance tiles. These form the quest chambers. Follow the directions on the chamber card to fill the chamber. So let's see what we find. Alright, so we bring these back and we're going to put one on every unexplored edge of the entrance. There's only two because one already has something, so it's just this two. Okay, and these we can get rid of. Now let's see what chamber we get. We find the Kobold Clan Lair. First, place the Kobold Dragon Lord on any chamber tile. That is a villain. And then starting with the active hero, each player draws a monster card and places a monster on a chamber tile. If the monster is not a reptile, discard once and draw again. Place monsters on tiles that have no monsters first. And our goal is to destroy the villain. And this cannot be cancelled, of course, this is our goal. Okay, so here's our villain, and it says on any chamber tile. So how about putting him far away? Sure, why not? And then starting with the active hero, which is Tarek. Tarek is the one acting right now, right here. We're going to draw a monster card for Tarek. And if it's not a reptile, we draw again, but it is a reptile, it's a snake. Alright guys, you need to move, because we have one more friend coming. And we place it on any place a monster on a chamber tile. Place monsters on tiles that have no monsters first. So we can't place it here, but we could place it in either one of these. I'm gonna place a snake here. I don't know. And then Quinn has to do the same thing. This I'm going to leave down there. Let's see. Quinn gets. It's not a. Nope. It's not a reptile. So we draw again, and it's an orc smasher. That one. We haven't seen, I don't think. Actually, where am I going? We draw again. This one is Quinn's monster. And here's our Orc Smasher, which is not going to act this turn because it's Quinn's monster. Okay, and all of that was really fun. And now we have a little bit more friends on the board. And that's the end of the exploration phase. This is not a black triangle, it's a red triangle, so I don't think we draw an encounter card. We do all of those other nice things. and we go into the villain phase, and now we have a villain, so I'm going to show him to you so you see kind of what he's up to, how much HP he's got, and everything. Alright, this is Mirek, Kobold Dragon Lord, a reptile. Ashardalon has many followers, but none are as faithful as Mirek and his Dragon Shield entourage. He has an AC of 17. How are we going to hit that? Oh my goodness. And an HP of 6. We have to hit him. Wow, for 6. Okay, so he's going to act right now. Let's see, tactics. The Dragon Lord activates at the start of each villain phase, which is now. If the kobold is adjacent to a hero, it isn't. If the kobold is within one tile of a hero, it isn't. Otherwise, move the kobold one tile towards the hero with the most hit points. So this time around, he's not doing much. He's just moving one tile, and the scorch mark has been used. So we'll just place him there. And now we're going to go ahead and activate all of our friends. So first, the guard. And this guard is not adjacent to a hero. It's not on it doesn't have any unexplored edges, so he's just going to move. Same for this one, which is that guy. The cultist is not within one tile, so otherwise it's going to move. So they've just been moving, trying to catch up. But you know what? They will catch up. There's no escape. And then our friend, the snake, is if the snake is within one tile of a hero, it is. It moves adjacent to the closest hero, so right here, and attacks with a venomous bite, which is +7, and we will be poisoned. So he needs to get a 7 to poison us. And he gets a 13, so we are poisoned. Okay, and that's all of Tarek's friends. So now Quinn has things to do, doesn't he? All right, well, I kind of want to do the same thing. I want to heal my friend because, well, because I'm a good friend like that. but I know all these things are going to activate. The Legion, where is this guy? Oh, that guy's, where is this guy? Oh, that guy's over here. Okay, I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about the the bear. Not the Orc Smasher is also far away. So I think the Snake or the Legion are my priority. I think the Legion hits harder, so I'm gonna move. I move 5. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move here to cover the scorch mark in case I need to move any monsters. I can place them whenever I want. And then instead of the snake, I'm gonna go for the kobold. For not the kobold. What is he? The devil. With my sacred flame. It's a +6. If you hit, choose yourself or a hero on your tile. That hero regains 1 hit point. Now the kobold is harder to hit. I need to get a 10. The snake is a little easier to hit, so maybe I should go for the snake. Decisions. But he's gonna hit me for 11, so I think I'm gonna go for the devil because the snake is not gonna act. I should be going for this guy, shouldn't I? But I'm gonna get hit so hard. But if I don't kill this guy, who cares about the other guys? So yeah, let's go. But I need a 17. I need to roll an 11. Okay, here's hoping. And I get a 20. So actually, because we're in the same tile, he could get back his Furious Assault, but of course he hasn't used it yet. But I do hit for 1, so I'm gonna mark it. 5 more to go. That guy is hard to hit. I'm glad we did, but I didn't get rid of any monsters here. I don't get a treasure because I didn't kill anything, but this guy does get an HP back, so it's back to 5 and is unpoisoned. I don't know if that was the best decision, but we'll go with it. He's moved, he's attacked, so now we're going to activate everybody. So the Legion is within 1 tile of a hero, so it's going to move closest to... Oh my goodness, we don't even fit. Okay, hold on. There and there. Okay. And is going to be attacking at an 11, but remember, I am at 20, aren't I? Because I have 2 from this, and 2 because I haven't used my cleric shields yet. So he has to hit a 9. But he hits a 12, so he does hit me. So I'm down to 4 HP again. Yeah, because 12 plus 11 definitely beats my 20. Alright, so that was that one. Then this guy, if it's adjacent to a hero, it's not. If it's on a tile with no heroes, oh no, and an unexplored edge, draw a dungeon tile from the bottom and place a new monster. Oh man, more monsters. Okay. More monsters and no room. Okay, we'll do it like that. And what monster do we get now? We're running out of monsters. We get another snake. Okay. My goodness. Okay. So that was that guy. The cave bear. On the same tile? No. Within 1 tile? No. Otherwise, moves 1 towards the closest hero. Okay. The Orc Smasher. If the Orc Smasher is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves. It's not. So otherwise, moves 1 towards the closest hero. Okay. Here he goes. And then the snake. If the snake is within 1 tile of a hero, no. Otherwise, it moves 1. Okay. Everybody moved. Back to Tarek. Oof, let's see. I think we're gonna have to start using our daily powers. And yeah, so let's see. What is his tornado strike all about? Attack 4 times. Each attack can be against any monster on your tile. After the attacks, place your hero on any square on your tile. Okay. And then they're all +7. We're going to do this 4 times. We're going for the big guy. We got to kill him. We can only do this once because then we have to flip it. Now I do have my Furious Assault, so I can at least 1 time, if I hit, inflict another damage. I'm not even going to worry about all these things because if we get him dead, we will finish. So why worry about the minions when we can go for the big guy? So he's going to move. He moved 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, so let's try the first one. 7. We need to hit a 10. Okay, the first one hits, so it's a damage, and I'm going to use my Furious Assault to inflict 1 more damage because who knows if I'll be able to hit him again. So he's getting 2 damage. Okay, there's 3. All right, so that was my first one. Let's go for the second one. We need another 10. And we missed this time by 1. Oh no. Okay, so third time. You get a 19, almost a 20. If I would have gotten a 20, I would get my Furious Assault back. but he's at 4, so we're getting there. One more time. I can do this one more time. Unfortunately, I won't be able to inflict one more damage. Should I try? No, I have to finish my attack. What am I talking about? I can't do a different one. I was thinking of using that one where if I roll an even number, I would get a +1 and then finish him, but I can't do that. I'm in the middle of my tornado strike. Here we go. Let's see if we get another 10. Yes, we get a 15. So this gets flipped. This guy is already at 5 damage. Not bad. So that's the good news. The bad news is that I just put myself in very big danger because I'm right there next to him. So let's see. It is now time for exploration. We did not reveal a tile, so we're getting an encounter. A gap in the armor. You're cursed. Place this card on your hero card as a reminder. You have a -4 penalty to AC while this curse is active. So, wow, that hurts. Can I cancel this? Let's see. Because -4 would mean I'm only at 10 to hit. Everybody's going to hit me. Everybody and their mothers. And they're all coming for me now. Because I also have to activate all these people. 3 and 2, 5. I will be left with 2 XP. So I guess we're going to do it. We're going to cancel it. Because all we need is one more hit on this guy. We also still have our 2 healing surges. So I'm feeling okay about this one. Just in case, let's cancel the encounter. Okay, and now, villain face. The first thing, this guy. The kobold. If the kobold is adjacent to a hero, it is. It attacks that hero with a short sword. And then the kobold moves to any square within 1 tile. By the way, I could have moved anywhere. Remember, I could have moved anywhere on my tile after my tornado strike. After the attacks, place your hero on any square of on your tile. So how about we said we were smart and we moved away from the kobold so that we don't trigger the first attack, but the second one, which is usually less intimidating. If the kobold is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks the hero with a short sword. Okay, well, at least he won't run away from us. So he's going to move adjacent to us, and the short sword is +8, so he needs to hit a 14. And he gets a 10, so 10 plus 8 is 18. I'm not in the same tile with this guy, so yes, he does hit me for 2. I'm down to 3 health, and that's just 1 monster. Okay. And now let's activate, Tarak's monsters. So the guard, let's see. This one. Adjacent to a hero? No. Within 1 tile and with no unexplored edge? No. So he just moves. Okay, that wasn't bad. Let's see. The other guard is the same deal, so we'll just move him here. The cultist also is not within 1 tile, so he's just moving. Okay, this is not terrible. And then both snakes are going to activate. If I have a snake and he has a snake, both snakes are going to go. Because obviously after you put them on the map, it's hard to remember which one was yours. I know it was this one, but that's what we got to do. So if the snake is within 1 tile of a hero, and it is, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a bite. So let's put him here. Bite is a +7. It needs a 7 to poison me again. And it does poison me again. How lucky. So Tarak is poisoned. And then the other snake, which is this one's over here, but same card. It's not within 1 tile, so it's just going to move 1 towards the closest hero. And that's all of my monsters. So if Quinn can hit this guy, just 1 more, I think we're good. And I think we're going to do it with our cleric power because even if I miss, I'll be inflicting a damage. So, Wrathful Thunder. Attack 1 adjacent monster. That means I got to move all the way over to the kobold, which I think I can do. After the attack, choose 1 monster on your tile. Pass that monster's card to the player to your right. That player now controls the monster. Alright, so moving 5. 1, 2, 3. That's all it takes to be adjacent to Mr. Villain over here. Leave my crossbow alone. Okay. And we've got this because all he needs is 1. So even if we miss, we're going to get him. But let's roll just for fun. And we even get a 13 plus 6 is 19. So we would have gotten him anyway. So we do inflict 3 damage. We flip this over. But most importantly, we do the last damage to the Dragon Lord and he is defeated. I would have to pass one of these monsters. So maybe give him the snake. Give Tarak the snake. It doesn't really matter because, well, we defeated him. Now we do get a treasure. So 100 gold for Quinn. And we finished the adventure. Now I'm going to show you the end of the adventure. We're going to go shopping. So let's do that. Let me clear this up. Okay, so at the end of the adventure, we can go shopping, like I said. So let's see. Tarak has 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 gold to his name. You can also save it and spend it during the end of the next adventure. 3, 6, 8, 9. So he has 1,000 gold. So the way we shop is we reveal the first 3 cards of the treasure deck, and we can, go shopping. Let's see what we get. So we get a potion of recovery, 3 potions. Okay, let me show them to you up close, show you how much they're worth, and then make a decision. So this one, use this item during your hero phase, flip one of your used powers. That's really nice. And this one costs 1,000. Potion of healing, you've seen. You or an adjacent hero regains 2 hit points, that's 600 gold. And the potion of recovery, end one condition on your hero or on an adjacent hero, that's 300 gold. By the way, at the end of this adventure, because we defeated one chamber, we beat one chamber, we get this boon card, which we're going to use at the beginning of an adventure. Before any hero has taken a turn, draw the top dungeon tile and place it next to any unexplored edge. You do not place a monster or draw encounter cards as a result of placing this tile. So it lets us explore faster. As soon as we get in a dungeon, we get one explored tile already. This can only be used once per adventure though, but I think will definitely come in handy. Okay, so 1,000 gold. So Tarek cannot afford the potion of rejuvenation, but flipping one of your used powers is so good. Especially this guy can heal with one of his utility powers, and you saw how the thunder hit for 3. So I'm going to take that one and get rid of all my gold. Just broke, but I have a potion. And of course, that's only a one-time used. But hopefully during the next adventure, I'll be getting more gold and I'll be able to buy something else that's cool. Now for him, he has 900 gold. I don't know about ending a condition. I mean, Quinn can already do that with his ability, so I don't think that's great. But a potion of healing sounds tempting. Now, I do have to make sure that I have exact change because I don't think I get back change. Don't know about that, but I have 600 right here, so I can give him the potion of healing. And again, discard, so it's only a one-time use, and this one I don't want, so we'll put it right here. At the end of the adventure, we're going to shuffle all of the decks again and prepare for the next time we want to enter the dungeon, which if you want to see it, let me know in the comments below and we'll move on to the next chamber. Well guys, there you have it. That was the first chamber in the campaign, Wrath of Ashardalon. If you enjoyed this one, give us a thumbs up. Let me know if you want me to continue playing through the adventure. I know that I would probably enjoy it, so it's up to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to join us on Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you guys on the next one. But until then, may you play more games.